Hello, everybody, and good morning or good insert time of day where you are. Let's see, happy Tuesday. So it is Tuesday. Let me see. I have to deal with cords for 1 second. I hope I'm not going to make a lot of noise on my mic or just have a quick cord situation. There we go. I hope everybody is doing well today. Let's see. So Shannon came in early, ST Houston. Hi, everyone. Made friends with the like button. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Looks like you've got a wrench today. Okay, so yes, thank you very much, Shannon. Okay. Alrighty. So I can wait a couple minutes to see if somebody else may come in before we really get everything started. I will give everybody a couple of minutes. Let's see. I hope weather is good where you are. I kind of like it here because it's been overcast and it's definitely going to rain here where I am. But the lighting is fluctuating. Just FYI, I might turn one other thing on if it doesn't bother me too much. I've got a another light source I can turn on. Let's see. Okay, so I don't see anybody else at the moment popping in to say hi, but oh, there's somebody. We have an Ashlyn Carmichael. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are well. Let's see. Still adjusting things. Excuse me. Didn't mean to cough right into the microphone. Just kind of adjusting that a little bit. Sorry. Let's see. I think I'm going to go ahead and officially say hi, and welcome to my channel. Let's see. So my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and as you can see, I'm an author, editor, and artist. And I sometimes say what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So let's see. As a writer, I've done a lot of different things as a writer, but over the last several years or so, I have been focusing on creative writing. And in terms of creative writing, as far as current whips go, my main work in progress really has been a novel, which is essentially it is a women's fantasy with elements of YA fantasy and epic fantasy, and all that's on a mythology base. So it's got some kind of retelling aspect to it. So yeah, so there is that. Over the last a couple of weeks, I've had to kind of push that aside a little bit. That said, I originally had plans to start on Ream this month and just kind of work on that. I might try to get back into that. I've also had some issues getting into Ream, but anyway, that's a whole other side quest, as Jenna O'Malley likes to say. Okay, so but anyway, there is that, and I will get back to it as soon as I possibly can. But I have some other projects going on. So as an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader, and I also do what's called sensitivity reading. It can also be called conscious language reading or editing, and sometimes it's called authenticity reading, especially in terms where you're not really looking for things of a sensitive nature necessarily, but it's more like a lived experience. Like I have experience with horses. Some people may have experiences. If they've been a longtime hockey fan, they would know how to write a hockey romance, right? So yeah. Anyway, or if an author wanted to do that and they needed somebody to talk to about it, there you go. So anyway, things I read for include neurodivergence, and the lived experiences I have with that personally on a personal level. So yeah, there's that. And also along those lines, I basically I have a whip right now that it has something to do with editing and also has to do with writing. So um, it is it could be called a client magnet if everybody's familiar. Most people here are familiar with the term reader magnet. So I have a client magnet that I've been working on for over a year, and I'm kind of wrapping it up. So I've kind of been looking at it as an extended article. So I'm over 20 pages. So it's going to be somewhere around 24, 25 pages. It will be available as a PDF on my Coffee by the end of the month, during the last week of September. So anyway, it is currently called, I've had to adjust the title a bit. It is currently called the Fairy, FAERY, Glossary for Writers. So that's my current title. So I will be working on that today. It needs some editing, and I need to make a final decision on my cover art, and so that's another thing that I'm working on. I also have a couple of editing projects coming up, starting in October. So I've got some things going on there. And then as an artist, I love working. This is mostly my playtime and me time without actually having to do editing or writing. So I love working with watercolors and other water-based media. And so if you're new, this art you see around me, that is my own personal art that I have started to use in my branding. So the absolutely wonderful Adrian Santiago made that for me. And his channel name is Books by Adrian. So he also does that, and he did my video intro and all that. So anyway, all that done. I do have some art available on my Ko-fi, and then the PDF of that nonfiction book will be going there. So that's where it will be available. Okay, so anyway, that's done. That bit of housekeeping is done. So anyway, we're going to be getting into sprints in just a second. So I'm going to go ahead and get us ready for that. Good, I did that under under a certain time frame, so I'm pretty happy with that. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ashlyn. Okay, so I'm going to grab a timer. Let's see. I have some research up, so I don't want to. Let's see here. I'm going to just go back to my Pomodoro Kitty because it was easy to just grab. Okay, some things have changed in StreamYard. So one second. That's something new I have to do. I'm sorry. I guess. I'm sorry. One second. Okay, maybe I don't have to use these specific steps. Okay, hopefully that's going to work well then. Okay, alrighty. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so let's see here. Also, things look very different because they now have dark mode for StreamYard, if anybody needs to know that. This is a new thing. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I will be, during this first sprint, I will be, let's see, I like to start with 25 minutes. And very soon, during the first sprint, I will be um, popping in a poll. That way, everybody can choose from a couple of different lengths of sprints for the second one. I usually my choices are 30 minutes and 40 minutes. So yeah. All right. So all of that said, yeah, which I'm so sorry. I did not ask what everybody's working on, I don't think. Apologies. I will be getting into planners mostly. And like I said, I do have some edits I need to do on my glossary. Um, and so those are the two main things I want to work on today. What is everybody working on? I'm going to get this started in just about a minute. So if you wanted to let everybody know what you're working on, you don't absolutely have to. Do not absolutely have to. But sometimes it's very helpful for people, and that way we can cheer each other on. So yeah, and is anyway, it's helpful, very helpful a lot of times. I'm also going to refill my coffee. So that's another thing I will be doing. Again, I apologize if the light changes from time to time because, yeah, it's either overcast or slightly overcast. So let's see. Ooh, Ashlyn's working on draft one of a time travel novel. Well, that sounds very cool. Sounds very interesting. As a let's just say, as a longtime fan of Doctor Who, I approve of your of your subject matter. So yeah, um, let's see. Oops, I knocked into my microphone again. So let me see. Might have to adjust it one more time. Let's see. All right. So let's see. So first sprint, I will be getting into my planners for sure. And then taking a look at the things I need to adjust to edit in my project. So reminders time, and because we're just about to get started, I do like to get started about quarter after. I'll try and make it quick. So please do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody. If you need to get a drink, get a drink. If you've been working and you have not taken a break, please take a break. If you are able, before beginning, getting up and walking around is very helpful. So all that said, okay, I'm ready. If everybody's ready, let's go ahead and get our first sprint started. So we are going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. So my question is, did you hear the cat? Because there was some different things that I wasn't sure if I should be cooking or not. So just wondering. Let's see. So I worked on essentially a couple of planners, writing down some things I need to do because I had really did not get a chance to get into my planners yesterday. Something came up and that I had to take care of. So yeah. That is essentially what I did. I also got into my uh, Google Docs. So let's see. All right. Okay. Also, Rita came in. Rita, I don't want to butcher your last name. If you wanted to remind me of how to pronounce it, um, feel free. She came in, said, Happy Tuesday, Happy Tuesday. Yeah, I wrote something down I have to do today. So, yes, if you're interested in anything that I mentioned earlier in terms of services or whatever, if you want to take a look at my coffee page, all of my links are in there, all my social media. If you want to reach out for any questions regarding any of the editing services that I do, um, or are interested in signing up. Because, and I failed to mention this earlier, but during the month of September, which is my birthday month, I'm offering 25% off all of my services. So a quarter off. A lot of things that when I used to have promotions in the past, I would do it quarterly. I have missed some of those. I do apologize, but definitely my birth month, and I I have been doing a Black Friday sale as well. So yeah, so there's that. Also, Rita H came in, Miranda's Cauldron. Hello, I'm setting up my HB90 pages for this week in my notebook. Awesome. I have done that in the past as well. So I have used bullet journals and a variety of things. I've done planning in a variety of ways for a long time, since I've had some sort of portable calendar, probably in the early 80s. Yeah. At any rate, I also wanted to say, I did also want to say rest in peace to James Earl Jones, who was quite possibly the voice in the background for um, beginning with my generation, as I grew up listening to his voice as the first generation to grow up with Star Wars, a Gen Xer. You know, it was really strange to hear that yesterday. So, yeah. Now I'm very interested in looking at a lot of his early work. So I'll probably be doing that very soon. Maybe over the weekend I'll go on to Turner Classic Movies or something. Anyway, so yeah, let's see. I'm going to take a look because I did not look at it yet. Looks like everybody wants 30 minutes. Looks like Ashlyn heard me out. That's great. I'm glad it's working. I'm very glad it's working. So I'm going to go ahead and end the poll and reset my timer for 30 minutes as in just a few seconds. So yeah. That is that. I think I'm going to keep working on setting up my own pages, Rita. So yeah. All right. So as you can see, you can make a variety of cats and backgrounds in this, so it is customizable, which is nice. You can suit it to your branding, which I've done. So, at any rate, we'll be getting this started again in just a second. Let me do one quick thing. Hunting and pecking with my left hand there for a second. Okay. I promise I can type much faster. Anyway, I will do just a couple of quick reminders before we get started on our second sprint, which is please, if you need a break, take a break. If you are able and need to walk around, now's a great time since we've already been working. So yeah, if you are able and need to, getting up and walking around is a great idea. Also, water. Please hydrate. As Mama Maggie would say, hydrate or dihydrate. Although that might be a little dark, but yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get back into planning. So, yes, so that's what I'll be doing this next sprint. If I start to lag though, I will switch projects because that's very helpful for me. Okay, all of that said, we're just about to get things restarted again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? Let's see. I'm still planning. I've been planning quite a bit. But this is not a bad thing. So got into my social media planner as well. I've been working on some pages, some HB90 pages. And writing things I did, writing things I need to do this week. And today, so all right, things to do. Let's see. And let's see. During the last sprint, Layla came in, decided to hop in for an hour. So wonderful, great, welcome. Also, Barbara Parrish is here. Morning, Heather. Morning. Let's see. Devin came in. Devin Gamble Clark, lurking. That is completely fine. My brain is not braining. Yeah, I like that phrase. Yeah, I've had a little bit of that, but for the most part, I've been able to concentrate on what I'm doing today so far. Not too bad. Rachel D. Adams is here. Hello. Who is lurking? But wanted to hug the like button and say hello. Thank you very much, Rachel. I hope you are. I hope you are doing well. Okay, so for the last, I was going to say stream again, sprint. I will probably do a 25-minute wrap up sprint. I think I will do that and get that set up in just about less than 2 minutes, I guess. I was going to say a minute, but it'll be more than that. Or a sack. So, oh yeah, I also got more coffee and I grabbed the last of the birthday cake that's in the house. and that is around here. Okay. Okay, so if there's anything else anybody wanted to mention during this break, I can't think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. I think I covered everything for the most part. Let's see. Well, let's see. Except for the fact that my main event for this month and what I'm focusing on right now is preparing for attending, and not only attending, but and speaking at Necronomicon Tampa at the end of the month, the last weekend of the month, and really looking forward to that. And so I will be talking a lot about that over the next couple weeks. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm just kind of taking care of some last minute things over the next couple weeks. So yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So okay. Okay. So let's see, before we get this last sprint started, just one more quick reminder. Please, everybody, do whatever you need to do for yourselves. If you are able and need to, getting up and walking around, that's a good thing to do. Just kind of resets your brain a little bit, right? When I was when I was participating in the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference this year, we talked a lot about um, resetting your brain and the various things that can do that. And that's just one way, of course, opening a window or opening your blinds or stepping outside. And all that stuff just kind of helps to having a little sensory moment. All that helps to kind of give you a reset. Uh, I really enjoyed hosting that panel. It was about self care for neurodivergent creatives. It was a lot of fun. And very, very um, I love doing the research for it. Anyway. So let's go ahead and finish up the stream with 25 more minutes of work. And I'm going to get into some documents now. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get our last sprint started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? Okay, so that was our last sprint. I did do a little more planning, but yes, I got into my documents and I did add some words. I added at least 39 words. I think it was more than that actually, but a particular section I was working on, um, which talked about a type of fairy, um, and that is the brownie. And I've always had an interest in brownies and what they are and the different stories about them. And anyway, I've always been very interested in fairy tales and folklore. So yeah, uh, let's see. And I made some modifications to title like I needed to, so I did that. Let me see here. There we go. So yeah. Okay. Okay, now a few people came in just in time for the last sprint. Like Paget. Yes, lots of sprints today. That's absolutely true. I'm that was another thing I did. I popped in, I did some housekeeping and popped in some links in the chat, including a link to the Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook in case anybody's interested in joining. And here is a link to the Google schedule for all of the streamers for Heart Breathings. We are all the admins for the group. And then, because I didn't do a direct link to the Google, but I did pop in a direct link to Diane's stream, which starts at 2 p.m. Eastern. So yes, and I'm getting tired, so I think I need a break. So I can relate to this. Hi, Jane. Hello, I'm so tired today after school, so I will just hang around here. That is fine, absolutely. Do a little self-care or something. Let's see, Heather Paul is here. Oh, another Heather. Hi. I am working on my weekly planning a day late for sure, but oh well. I was doing the exact same thing actually because I got really busy yesterday with some other things that I had to take care of. So yes, lots of people doing that. Yes, me days tend to happen on Mondays if you have families you have to pay attention to over the weekend. So yeah, songwriting. That sounds like a lot of fun. Paget read over what she wrote yesterday, writing a scene, realizing I have to overwrite everything fully. Oh, fully knowing, excuse me, I'm going to go back and cut 35%. If I try to write it succinctly, it reads like an instruction manual. Yeah. I know what you mean. There's a good case for underwriting, but if you take it to the extreme, yeah, you don't want to do that either. Ashlyn made 618 words of progress in my second chapter. Thanks for hosting. You're welcome. Absolutely. Just ignore that. I admire succinct people. So cool. You're doing well. Awesome. Yeah, there's been, as per usual. Yes, as per usual. It is a month of rain, generally speaking, here in Florida. especially where I live in Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's this summer, generally speaking, but especially so in August and September. Yeah, we're in hurricane season. We do have seasons: hurricane season, wet season, the rainy season, I mean, and the dry season. Those are the seasons here in Florida. Yeah. Anyway, yes, been lots of mushrooms. I've been taking pictures of mushrooms. So if you follow my Instagram, I will be posting pictures of mushrooms. Yeah. Writing almost 1 hour is better than not writing, so I'm somewhat content. Awesome. Oh, Paget, meanwhile, we are on red flag alert, fire watch, and just so glad it's high of 96 today, everyone celebrating. Not any hotter than that. It's not been quite that hot the last couple of days, but we have had some rain, hold it down a little bit. Absolutely, absolutely. What? No. Paget wishes she could write for like 9 hours until I'm organically ready to quit, but almost never can because before responsibilities beckon. Yeah. 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 I can't really do that myself. So, kind of to start wrapping things up a little bit. So let's see. I mentioned my projects. I mentioned my nonfiction project, my fiction, which I will get back to as soon as I possibly can. I was talking earlier about I was originally hoping to get my first chapter or two on Ream by the end of the month, but I'm not sure that's going to happen because I've had a lot of other things going on. So we'll see. And I've had issues with Ream for some weird reason. I don't know exactly why. Anyway, if I can get things set back up on Ream in time for the for things going on at the end of the month, like I was mentioning earlier, I am going to be at Necronomicon Tampa during the last weekend of September. I'll be speaking, and yeah, I do promise to vlog this year because I completely forgot last year. I was just very, very busy, and I can't wait to see all my necro friends, and there's somebody that I'll be meeting in person again this year. All of our friend Misako to me. So, yes, we're really looking forward to seeing her. Okay, so I think I'm wrapping this up. So one more time, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I stream here for Heart Breathings on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So I hope to see everybody on Thursday. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. I really appreciate it. If you like this live stream video in any way, dropping a like is very helpful. Thank you very much. If you would like to do that. Subscribers, I have over 530 subscribers now, so thank you very, very much for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. So you're welcome, Layla. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up now because it's after 1 o'clock. Yeah, there was something I was gonna say, but I completely forgot what it was. So at any rate, I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and you know what? I will see you later. All right. Bye, everybody. 6 and 7.